right, whoa, man. What is going on, everyone? Justin with Audio Experience in Connecticut. Hope everyone's doing great today. We have a very special video, an unboxing of the DALI Oberon 1. So I just got these speakers in for a local install for a client, and I wanted to do an unboxing and overview on camera for you, lovely people of the YouTube world. Considering that I don't have these on demo or as a floor model for display, so wanted to show you what these are all about. So let's check it out. Let's get these beauties unboxed. So this is the light oak color. So very, very European, you know what I mean? Very, very Swedish color. Oh yeah. So Oberon is kind of the entry level to the DALI family. I'm not counting the Spectre series because that's just, let's be real, that's just a little too low in the totem pole for hi-fi. But oh baby, these are okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these lovely things off first, so I can actually lift them up. There we go. Okay. Wow. So really nice color combo here. We have the gray grill cloths with the white face and that light oak veneer on the side. So let me take this other. Holy smokes, dude. All right. Woo. These little jackets here are getting me. All right. So before we get to the goods behind the grills, we're gonna take a peek in the bag. So, congratulations. Thank you. You are now an owner of the DALI Oberon. So it's got the little card in the back in multiple languages with a welcome message and a website to go to check out the products. So here we have a bunch of rubberized silicone feet. So if you're putting this on something that is not the wall, like if you're gonna put it on a desk or an entertainment center or whatever, you can put these little feet on there to elevate the speakers off and to provide some decoupling so you don't get any like sound rattling or anything like that. So that's cool. Then we of course have our manual, which I know everyone likes to just dive right into and read cover to cover. A real page turner, these manuals. All right. So one of the big things about DALI is their use of what's called SMC, or soft magnetic compound. And what that is it's a type of material that they constructed, and it's utilized in the magnet structure of the drivers itself. And the objective of it and the end result is a lowering of the mechanical distortion. So that's huge. Obviously, anytime we can lower the mechanical distortion of any speaker, it's going to result in a much more pleasing sound because you're getting what's supposed to come from the speaker, not a bunch of other garbage. We have a beautiful soft dome tweeter and a the classic DALI wood fiber mid-bass driver. Let's get a little measurement on these. So the width is 6 3/8. The depth is 8 1/4, and the height is 10 3/4. So these are the most compact bookshelf speakers in the DALI Oberon range. They're quite a bit smaller than the Oberon 2. So specs on these bad boys: frequency response 51 hertz to 26,000 kilohertz. The max SPL is 106. It's a two-way crossover. The sensitivity is 86, so you're gonna need a little bit of juice behind these. My client is pairing them with an Anthem MRX 740, which is 140 watts per channel, so it's got plenty of power to get these speakers sounding great. The nominal impedance here is 6 ohms, and so you know, you're gonna have, it's kind of strange. Most DALI speakers are 6 ohm nominal impedance. We have a 29 millimeter soft dome and a 5 1/4 inch wood fiber cone. I do not have all the specs of all the speakers of all the brands memorized. Some people are really crazy about that. Oh, if you don't know every single thing, I'm not gonna deal with you. Well, hey, guess what? When you bought your car, did they give you a full breakdown of all the engineering and all the data of what's under the hood? No, of course they didn't. So I had a guy call me, and he asked me about, I think it was like a KEF speaker, and I was trying to help him out, and I was asking him about what he was trying to do with these speakers in his room, right? And so there was a particular question he asked me. I don't remember what it was, but it was a weird question. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna have to take a look and get back to you on it. And he goes, you know, this is over the phone. He goes, you know, you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. And I like to deal with people that really know what they're talking about. I said, okay. I said, have a nice day. It's like, dude. Oh man. I'm gonna flip the speaker around in the back. And so these are, as you can see, bass reflex rear ported speakers. Even though it's a small little port there, you know, you're gonna wanna put these away from the wall if possible. Again, they do have a wall mounting plate, you know, but if you can, get them away from the wall a bit, it's gonna be better as far as the sound is concerned. They do have really nice binding posts for banana plugs or for spades or whatever you want to do. Now, although these are made in China, the DALI Oberon range is entirely made in China. Once you get up to the next range, which is the Opticon Mark II series, that's made in Denmark. But the good thing about DALI is, even though, like, I'm big on stuff being made in the country of where it was originated, and DALI is Danish Audiophile Loudspeaker Industry, so it's Denmark. So even though they do have certain models and ranges of their speakers made in China, the factory is owned and operated by DALI. So there's not a situation where the speakers are being like, oh hey, like Mr. Factory Owner who's making like blenders and like spoons and like flooring and also making speakers. No, this is a dedicated factory just for audio. It's owned and operated by DALI. It just happens to be in China. While I understand the concern for like pricing, hitting price point and whatnot, rest assured that the factory and the speakers and the products are all controlled, operated by DALI. So these, I have actually not heard these yet. So I'm excited to get these things running. I'm probably gonna do, you know, probably break them in a bit before I bring them to my client, just to get some hours on them, breaking the bass driver in particular, and get them sounding a little bit better. So the way that he's gonna be using them in his system is they're gonna be set for his rear channels in his surround system. So he's gonna have he has a 5.1 setup in his living room, and these are gonna be the rear left and right. So really excited for him and that system coming together. It's going to be really nice. He's looking forward to it. So if you guys have any questions about anything DALI related audio experience, we have a showroom in Connecticut. If you're local to the area and would like to come and check out some of their products, give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd love to accommodate you. If you are interested in anything DALI or anything else from the Lindbergh family, that's NAD, PSB, Blue Sound, check out shopaudioexperience.com. We are an authorized dealer for all those brands, and we're cleared for we're cleared for national service. So even if you're not in Connecticut, you want something from them, you can buy it through Audio Experience. We'd be happy to help you. You get the full warranty, full support, and everything like that. So check out the next video coming up here. I'm going to do an overview and unboxing of the Anthem MRX 748K receiver. So if you're interested in that, be sure to click subscribe, the bell notification, share this video, like this video. Okay guys, we got the Oberon 1 set up for a little bit of break-in before I deliver it to my client. So we're gonna just get some tunes playing on here, get these drivers loosened up, and I'll come back at you with some listening impressions right off the bat. But I wanted to give you a quick overview and update on what's going on as a part of this video. I just finished a little bit of a demo session and wow. I mean, honestly, I've never heard these before. I'm obviously a big fan of DALI. I've heard a bunch of their other stuff, but these speakers are small, but the amount of bass, low end, and that they throw off, and the absolute, like, huge level of sound. I'm talking height, width, ridiculous. I can't believe it. Honestly, I can't believe it. I just finished listening to, let me just see the track here. It's by Alok and Seven Symphonia, the song. And his voice, I kid you not, like, is so far to the left and to the right of the speakers, it's absolutely insane. I mean, these are small. I mean, these are tiny speakers. You see them. They're not big. I have not heard anything so small that sounded so much bigger than it actually does. Now, are they like, you know, replacement for floor standers? If you could do that, well, maybe. Honestly, if you don't have the room for floor standers, I mean, granted, they're being driven by a very good integrated amplifier via the Marantz Model 30, but still. Another track I heard was Chris Jones' Long After You're Gone, and the bass extension on that it's a really great song to test speakers' bass capability as far as like bass extension as well as fullness and overall dynamic capability. And these things, they crushed it. It did so well. They sounded like floor standing speakers. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then I also put on Annette Esvisk Liberty, just the saxophone part of the song towards the end. And that saxophone is dead center. It's clean. It's crisp. I don't know, guys. I'm genuinely impressed. And honestly, I haven't heard these before. I had no idea what these speakers sounded like. Again, the Oberon 1. So if you're interested in these speakers, definitely check them out. shopaudioexperience.com, free shipping. And I mean, I would play you a demo on here, but again, playing demos on YouTube, it literally does not communicate even a little bit regarding what the capability is and what the actual in-room experience is of listening to these, or any speaker for that matter. So that's why I'm not a big fan of that. But honestly, you need to check these things out. They're not expensive. I mean, they're like, what, it's like I think $600 a pair. Just so ridiculous. Great value for the money. So just want to conclude with that. Take care, guys. It's all about the experience. Thanks so much. All right, what's going on, everyone? Justin with Audio Experience. Hope everyone is doing great today. This is a test. I want to make sure I'm in frame and you all can see these guns.